This video I'm making for those who wants to convert to Islam or thinking about converting to Islam. Before you do, there are a few things as a Muslim that I want you to know and be aware of. First of all, what version of Islam are you going to embrace? That depends on the people around you, people who taught you Islam. Are you learning Islam from a Sunni Muslim, or you learning Islam from a Shia Muslim? Are you learning Islam from a Pakistani Indian Muslim? Are you going to be practicing Islam in the West, in Europe, in America? Or are you going to be practicing Islam overseas in different countries, mainly Muslim countries? And why am I saying this to you? Because I want you to be careful and be aware. Because 99%, if let's say 95% of what you're going to be learning is going to be culturally based, not theologically based. There are a lot of things that are going to be thrown at you. Some of the things that you need to change your name, it's not required. Some of the things that they're going to tell you, oh, you can't do this anymore. This is haram. This is forbidden. Most of it is going to be lies and not true. You're going to be confused. They're going to come at you and they're going to tell you the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said so and so and so. Somebody narrated the hadith that the Prophet said so and so. You don't know anything about hadith. 98% of those hadith are either contradictory to the Quran or lies about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Many practices, if you're a female trying to convert to Islam, you're going to be bombarded by the importance of wearing a hijab. Nobody is going to tell you hijab is not required in Islam, but they're gonna bombard you with those things. So you're going to hear a lot about fiqh. People are going to tell you, oh, this imam, this scholar, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Shafi'i, Imam this, Imam that. They're going to bombard you with information about madhab, groups of theology in Islam. And you're going to get confused. And then you're going to start tilting toward whatever version your friends around you are going to teach you. You're going to be confused. So my advice to you here is, I know Islam is a beautiful religion. I know Islam is great. And I also believe that Islam, Christianity, Judaism, all these streams, they flow into the river of Islam, which is the religion that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose for mankind. Islam is not religion for the Arabs or the Arabic cultures or the Southeast Asian culture. So each one of us with different backgrounds, different culture, different language, different colors approach Islam, and there isn't one cultural aspect of Islam. Islam embraces all cultures. So a lot of information going to be thrown at you. My advice to you, be careful. Be careful what you listen and who you listen to. And in the beginning, focus only on the Quran. The other way is, while you're searching for Islam, you might read books. There are plenty of books online. There are plenty of books that you can buy and you can read. I recommend books written by people who grew up in the West and practice Islam in the West. They understand how to apply Islamic interpretation to a Western society. I would not recommend reading any books from foreign sources in the beginning. In the beginning, you need to focus on studying, taking baby steps, studying Islam, and the most important thing is to build a relationship between you and your Creator, and that you can do on your own. You don't have to become a scholar. All you need to know is to value information from the Quran, not from any other sources in the beginning. And within Islam, within the Islamic family, there are so many conflicts and groups, a lot of division between Muslims, not because of the Quran, not because of Islam, but because of the culture, because of politics, because of policies, global policy, because, it's a proxy war. There's so much going on, and sometimes it's very hard to comprehend. Like here in America, you have lots of influences of the Muslim Brotherhood in a lot of mosques. You're not going to understand that. You're not going to understand that this Imam who's speaking is basically grew up adhering to the Muslim Brotherhood theology, or the Wahhabi theology, or the Salafi theology. It takes time to figure those things out. Before you know it, you're indoctrinated in those ideologies, those cultures, and not Islam itself. Take your time, read the Quran, take it easy, baby steps, one step at a time. And if you ever need anything or any guidance, there are so many good people out there. Take your time to learn about them, and I'll be very happy to help you. I'm just a person that was a Muslim community activist that have been through a lot with the Muslim community. I was a co-founder of a mosque, co-founder of a large Islamic institution, and I'm sharing with you my experiences, because I don't want you to become a Muslim and feel disappointed. I don't want you to become a Muslim and feel any regrets. I want you, when you make the decision to convert to Islam, you really know exactly what you're doing. In many cases, I've seen a lot of converts. They come to the mosque, they say their Shahada, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, Muhammad is His messenger, and they're left alone. They go on their own, nobody take care of them, nobody teach them, and they are left to figure things out on their own, and it could be a really tough experience. I want you to really take your time and understand that to become a Muslim it's very easy. You don't need anyone to tell you and utter anything. Just it's a belief between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, believing in Allah and believing in the hereafter and doing good things, and also believing in all the prophets and the last messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Quran is between you and Allah. Try to read the Quran and get whatever you get from it. You don't have to become a scholar. You don't have to become an educated person. I believe religion is sent to just the average, simple people on earth. You don't need a PhD. You don't need a college degree to understand religion. If that is the case, that is not a religion anymore. Religion should be very simple. And Islam is very simple. It's to believe in God, to believe in the hereafter, and do good things. There are rituals that you have performed to get you closer to Allah, but the most important thing is to be able to do good things. To understand that, you need to focus on the Quran in the beginning. If you're going to go into the Hadith, you're going to get lost. It's a sea of contradiction and confusion. If you're going to listen to this fatwa, which means opinions, there are so many opinions about everything, then everybody would want to change who you are, want to change the culture that you're going to be embracing, the way you look, the way you start behaving. So I'm telling you right here, there is a lot of problem within the Muslim community. Not Islam, but Muslims. There are a lot of problem with Muslims, not Islam, Be careful, be aware. And if you're a female, the first test for you is, before you do anything, search and learn and observe and follow your own intuition. Islam is a great religion, but more important than religion is the behavior, is the work that we are, as a human, not as Muslim, as a human, we are obligated to be good to one another, and this is the most important aspect of Islam. God bless you, and Salaam alaikum.